Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Casual Anime Discussion. Sorry, my brain's not working.
That's all right.
Casual Anime, guys. I am hosting this episode. My name is Noah, and I'm joined by Trent. We are reviewing Jujutsu Kaisen
Jujutsu.
Zero.
Yes. And
Apparently, you're not a big fan of the series, right, Trent?
uh so I watched like yeah, we did a thing on it already and I was sort of like how like the series kind of reminded me of what maybe My Hero Academia will be for me, where it's so overhyped, and then when I watch it I'm like, it's above average, but it's not like amazing like everyone's saying. It's not like the next like Attack on Titan or anything. So when I went through it, I was just sort of like, it looks really good. I like some of the characters, but for the most part, it's kind of like a above average shonen essentially. I guess this is a shonen, right? I guess I don't know.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I knew this movie came out. I was like, okay, yeah, whenever I get a chance, I'll watch it. And I actually watched this like 2 or 3 weeks ago because a couple of my friends came over and they wanted to watch it. I was like, okay, and I really liked it, and I like this movie a lot. It actually makes me want to rewatch the series again and give it another shot. And I was surprised because like when I first was gonna watch this movie, I'm like, this is probably gonna be just like the show. It's gonna be sort of like above average, but I'm not gonna really care too much about the characters. But I actually really like the character, like Yuto in this. I really like him as a main character. I like him a little bit more than the guy from the series. I forget what his name is. Uh, but yeah, I really like this movie though. I thought it was really good. It looks amazing. Like it
Oh
looks
yeah.
somehow better than the show, which is just crazy. And it's a prequel too, which is really cool. And I still think it's really good. So yeah, what about you?
Oh, of course I love the movie. I love the series, so.
Is it
Uh,
like I actually started watching because there was people comparing this to, or not, Jujutsu Kaisen to Chainsaw Man. I started watching Chainsaw Man. By the way, that show's really cool. Um, what is it like? What is specifically about Jujutsu Kaisen? Like all of it. Like, do you like the most about it?
honestly, the fighting scenes,
Mm-hmm.
action, it's all really well animated. Mappa's amazing and stuff.
Yeah, I think
So,
that was part of my problem when I went through the series the first time. I was like, the fighting's cool, but it kind of feels like it's all over the place. Like it doesn't know exactly what it wants to be. Like it's doing like a bunch of different things, like with like demon, like cursed energy and stuff like that. But this movie, I felt like did a better job of like keeping it like I understood it better than the show, which is weird. But
yeah, you gotta really pay attention whenever you watch it too.
yeah, that's why I gotta rewatch that series before
Yeah.
season 2 comes out. Because this again, like this made me really want to rewatch the series, and just like I mean, seeing like Maki and Panda and Maki like again, like in the series, I didn't really care for any of them, but in this, because there's like maybe because there's like less characters, I was like, yeah, I like them a lot in this too.
No, I can see where you might not like them because
Do you
they're
not
not
like
like
them?
as fleshed out. No, I do like them. I like them a lot, but I mean, except for Panda. Panda's kind of weird. I'm fucking with you.
Panda's I like Panda.
He's okay. He's just there.
Tell you this though, I'm very. If we ever do like an, well, probably never gonna do this again. But like, if we ever do another crush fest, Maki's close to getting on my crush list. I like her so much, and her fighting style is awesome.
Oh, Maki's great.
Yeah, I like her and the. I forget what the other chick's name is. The Meg or something. It has an MEG in it. She's one of
Like,
the three New Years or whatever, who's along with the main character in the series. But I like her a lot too. But yeah, I really like Maki in this though. And it's kind of interesting that the
Nobara?
I think it might be.
Because Megumi is the guy who uses the cursed spirits.
Yeah. Because there was a thing about him with a girl's name or something. Yeah, so yeah, it has to be. But yeah, I thought this was interesting too that it has the villain or one of the villains from the series as the bad guy in this, which you could have easily just done like a prequel villain. Like they talk about how four curse users
Well,
were kicked
no,
out of
this
the.
is a prequel. This is a prequel
Yeah,
villain.
that's what I'm. Well, isn't he in the
Nick
series though?
just well, he's technically not. That's not him.
Oh,
He was
really?
killed, and a cursed spirit took over his body.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Why do you think he's missing the stitching on his forehead?
Because well, I was gonna ask because I'm like he got really fucked up in this, but I thought I remembered in the show he had like scars or something. But okay, so a cursed spirit took over his body. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a little confusing. Yeah, I definitely need to watch the series.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't a huge fan of the villains in the series either. Like I thought the fights were cool, but like the villains were kind of like meh. But yeah, Sugro Gato was pretty cool in this though as a villain. Um, who was it? Yeah, and just like the main character, like Yuta or Yuto, I forget which one it is. But him, I like him a lot in this because I at first I thought I wasn't because of him being like a little whiny bitch and stuff. But like if you consider his situation, I'm like okay, yeah, I kind of get it because he has like this demon chick who's like obsessed with him or whatever, like on his like shoulder or whatever. So yeah, I like him a lot in this though. And I guess because of that, you watched the after credit scene, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's gonna be in season two. Like he's gonna show back up for some reason.
I mean, like I read the whole all right, I read up to the updated part, so yeah,
Oh,
he does come back.
okay,
He's a fucking awesome in the future.
okay. That's I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, yeah, I just like
I
how
don't.
this. You go.
No, sorry, I don't know if they're gonna make it to the point where he shows up
Really?
because they're still pretty far behind in the anime.
Uh, I mean, it's how long ago did that come out? Like a year ago? Is that how long the first
Probably
season?
about a year. No, was it this year?
Maybe it was this year. I don't know. It's November.
This year's felt so fucking long.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting confused. I don't know when it came out, but because I'm getting confused. Yeah, I'm getting confused with a bunch of other ones.
It came out in 2020. Sorry, what
Really?
the
It came out
hell?
2 years ago?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, when does a season? Okay, I mean, I guess it took a while for them to make the movie, I guess, but like, when the hell is season? It's weird that he wouldn't show up in the next season if they made a
He might.
prequel movie. Okay, I was gonna because like, I mean, I don't know how long overall this series might be or whatever. I mean, it might be like a. I mean,
Here's the thing, though. They could do an Attack on Titan where they just
they have years in between. Yeah, I hate that though, because like when
not years in between, but like just they cut like what could easily be finished off as this like the series final. They just cut it into like three parts.
okay, it's fine, I guess. Even though I don't like the way Attack on Titan's done that, but whatever. I mean,
Exactly. That's what I'm worried about.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I like how this movie gets into it though. It just gets straight into the story. There's no like bullshitting or anything like that. Music's really good. And I just love the aspect of curse speech. Like that's probably like my favorite curse power. Just like that, the fact that you can just say something and it fucks someone up. Like
And explode.
yeah, like whenever who was it who said I remember yeah, it was Yuta when he was fighting Suguru. He just said die and then you just have this big whole woo, like it's just I love that. I love parts like that. So it's really cool. And just also like Satoru Gojo is just he's one of those characters that became so popular for I don't know exactly the reason why. I mean, he's really cool, don't get me wrong. That's why a lot of people call him like reverse Kakashi because like his eyes are covered and stuff like that. So that's fun. But I really like Satoru Gojo, and just like he has his fight with the whip guy was really cool. That's probably my favorite fight in the series or in the movie. And the part where he just
No.
like he there's like a creature that comes up behind him. He's like you're in the way, and he just like flicks or something. I forget exactly what he did, and it just blows it away. It's just so cool. And like we still haven't seen what he can fully do in the series yet. I don't think. Like he's had both his eyes shown or whatever, but I don't know if we've seen the full scope of his power yet. So I'm excited for
Yeah.
that.
We've seen like bits and pieces.
I mean, they just I keep when the moment comes, it's gonna be awesome. I bet.
It's
But yeah,
going.
it's yeah, he's really cool. Any favorite things that you liked about this movie, like characters, fight scenes?
Pretty much every fight scene.
Every fight scene was pretty cool. I was expecting Yuta to die at the end of this. I thought that because
Oh
like he made
nah.
that deal with her, and I was like, because I didn't know anything about his character. I'm like, oh, this is a prequel, so he might die. And then, but no, they didn't do that. They cut away from it, but it's kind of weird that he made out with the demon chick or whatever. It's kind of weird, but anyway. Uh,
Don't forget she was also like trapped in the body of like a 7-year-old or whatever. How old she was.
yeah,
I was like,
Japan.
oh.
It's a little okay. But I mean, that's what they did that in Sword Online too. It's just I don't get it. Yeah. Again, I like just focusing more on like just the three like Maki, Hinomaki, and Panda. Like, because in the show, isn't there like a whole other group of characters too that are second years or something? I'm probably completely forgetting them. Because I know there's that other school, but
That's this is their first year, and then when the anime starts, it's the next year. So they're the
wait. I
second
thought they
years.
were third years in the anime.
Are they third years? I thought they were
I
second
thought
years.
Maki Panda and Hinomaki were third years, and then the three that we have are first years, and then there's like a group of second years. I think I'm probably forgetting.
I'm pretty sure Maki. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a second year.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, so they don't have any third years there.
all the third years are out on missions, is what was like you were introduced as.
Okay, so that other school, that's not the third years. That's just another school, right? Like
Yeah, it's a whole nother
the
school.
weird
Yeah.
guy and everything. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I again, I need to rewatch the anime because I remember zoning out a lot on a lot of parts because I was just like, it's kind of boring. Worst parts? I can't think of anything bad about this movie. I think it's just a really like I was surprised by how much I liked it when I watched it. I also have to watch it and for now on I have to watch it in the right conditions. Like you ever have like a movie that you watch where you're like, no, it needs to be this time of day or this time of night. The weather needs to be like this, and that's when I'll watch it so I get like the best experience. Do you have anything like that?
What was it? Can you say that one more time?
Like do you have like a movie where you need to watch it in like a specific time of day or night, specific weather conditions for you to like enjoy it the most?
No, I could watch this movie anytime.
Really, for me, because I watched it the first time I watched it was at like 12 at night, and we just got back from watching Smile, which sucked. And
So don't even get me started on that shit, dude.
yeah, it was disappointing. But yeah, we got back and we watched it from like 12 to 1:30 or however long it was. And I did that again because I don't know if that played a part into why I like it so much, but like there's just something about it. And also because it's dark, like I have like my room super dark and I can appreciate the animation more because it's so good. So yeah, but yeah, I can't really think of anything bad about this movie.
It was really good. I couldn't change it. Like if I could change anything, I don't think I could.
Maybe I remember someone saying they didn't like the like you couldn't tell because I'm pretty sure there were time skips in this, but like you couldn't like really tell. But it was only like a couple months, I don't think, so it's nothing major. I think that's
Yeah,
I heard someone complain about that. Where I'm like, for me, I didn't really care. I was just like, yeah, I mean, I
it was
could
like
buy that they were together for like months, training because like their friendship grew throughout the thing, So
it was only like 2 or 3 months anyway. 'Cause
yeah,
that's what they
exactly.
said.
So it wasn't a big deal. I'm looking forward to Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 though. I definitely want to see it. I need to rewatch season 1 because again, I forget so much of season 1 because I was trying to like it so
Oh
much because everyone
man.
told me to like it. Like, dude, you're gonna like it's like My Hero. Like, I'm afraid to jump into My Hero because I feel like it's gonna be so overhyped because everyone tells me it's like the most like amazing anime.
My All right, so it's not. I will say My Hero is it's good, but I wouldn't say it's like the best.
Isn't it in like season 7 or 6? Like, ugh,
I don't know. I stopped after season 3.
it's just I. Maybe if an anime is really good, it can be that many seasons. But like,
All right, One Piece.
oh, dude, don't even start on One Piece, bro. It's like over 1,034. Ugh.
Oh, I know. Trust me, because I've
I'm
watched every single one.
maybe if they did like, do they have One Piece movies that are just like recaps of the show, but like it's like shorter? I mean, like they're like recap movies essentially. Like,
I think they have like side stories.
sort of like the like the Dragon Ball movies, where like the Dragon Ball movies, which are basically just like Kai versions of Dragon Ball. Like if any series needs a Kai version, it's One Piece because 1,000
Movies
episodes
of
is.
Dragon Ball?
What was that you asked?
I said they have like recap movies.
Yeah, they're like Blood of the Cursed Rubies and stuff like that. They're like an hour and 10 minutes, and they just recap the show essentially. But like they cut out a lot of stuff, and they're horrible. So I mean,
Oh, that's probably why I haven't seen them.
I don't know, but they're pretty bad. Anyway, replay value. Yeah, I would definitely watch this again. Definitely recommend. It's high for me.
100% high for me. I totally watch it.
Before it, I was not planning on rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen. I was just gonna be like, I'll just jump into season 2 and see if it's better. But no, I definitely want to rewatch it whenever I get a chance.
I knew you'd like it, you know? I loved it, and I was like, I hope Trent liked this. So
Yeah.
it's good to hear.
Rating, I would give it. I'm gonna go A minus. I think I gave Jujutsu Kaisen a B plus or a B. So I would give this an A minus.
This is like an A tier movie. This is definitely A tier.
What about the show for you?
I mean, the show is like also an A, like
Really?
A minus.
Yeah, it might be an A minus for me if I rewatch. Again, like the fact that this movie made me want to rewatch Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty cool. So I mean, I wish more movies did that for like animes. Like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
I just gotta say, like, you do gotta rewatch it before season 2 because season 2 is gonna be crazy.
I hope it is because I felt like season 1 was, except for the last like fight that happened. I felt like there was a lot of just like, or no, it wasn't even the last part because they did something right after the whole thing that happened at the school. Yeah, I forgot about that part too.
This is all like setting up. Like this is all build up.
Okay. So it's like Vinland Saga where season 1's just a setup and then season 2 will be good. Yeah.
Yeah, season 1 setup, and then they hit the full swing, which is. Oof.
Can't wait to see Maki again. That's all I have to say. I love Maki. She would be on my tier list, crush list, whatever. 100%.
She's upgraded. Upgraded.
Yeah, I'd probably replace her with Raphtalia. I still haven't watched season 2 yet, Riding Shield Hero, but I'll get to it. And
It's terrible, I hear.
I'll judge for myself. I'll judge, and I mean, probably will be. Also, the voice actor who played the main guy died, R.I.P. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and/or listening. Please sure to leave a like, share, favorite, review the podcast. Oh yeah, there was a Oh, do I have it? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Someone left a comment last time on our Phantom. What's it called? Requiem for the Phantom video, and I want to make it a habit to read comments because that's the same thing as reading reviews, kind of. This is from a previous commenter, Red Moon Blood Moon, who commented on the Violet Evergarden stuff. He said, "Such a good." This is about Phantom of the Requiem. Such a good anime, really emotional and good action and philosophical / behaviorism. Truly a hidden gem that more people need to watch. Sigh. And then he has in parentheses, and this gets a little weird. Claudia's death too, and not judging. Claudia's death too was really sad. This is so weird. Again, this is not me saying this. Claudia's death too was really sad. Such a sexy girl running on the beach and beach sand, only to get shot in the back by her best friend. All she wanted was to go fast. Life is short. Shoot for the stars. Enjoy fully. Though she also brainwashed too, but she did it in the traditional way for females, using her body and sex upon her male phantoms like Zvi.
What the fuck?
What?
All right, no offense to whoever wrote that, man, but
yeah, keep watching, please. I do genuinely. I mean, I would never comment something like that.
Cut out that last sentence. You know, the last bit of it.
What's like the whole stuff I said?
The whole running on the beach about how sexy she is and how she seduces people and brainwashing.
Do you generally want me to cut that out?
No, not really. I mean, for him.
Oh, for him, yeah.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you commenting. I mean, that's the second time you've commented on the channel. I appreciate that. And don't let us judge you. You can do whatever you want in the comment section. I appreciate you commenting. So thank you, Red Moon, Blood Moon. All right, this has been casual anime discussion. My name's Trent.
Might as well.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Hands on my feet. Will